so much
Shay
for.
Mitchell calling.
Huh? Well, we kind of figured. So tell us about the new show. It's doing great. It's one of the highest rated shows on ABC Family right now.
Yes.
So tell us about basically like the what the story is about for the people that either haven't watched it yet or haven't gotten a chance to see it.
It's about four girls, and they kind of separate after their best friend, their mutual best friend. Allison goes missing one night, and they all come back together when they start receiving messages of all different types from someone called A. So it's
Mm-hmm.
an anonymous person who's going by A, and she or he is threatening to expose their deepest, darkest secrets. And for each of the girls, it's something different. Emily Fields, the character that I play, is dealing with her sexuality. Uh, Troyan Belisari, who plays Spencer, is dealing with having crushes on her sister's fiancés and her
Oh
sister's
gosh.
boyfriends. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Benson, who plays Hannah Marin, is dealing with having some sort of sticky finger problem and
Oh gosh.
stealing a little bit, and then also relationships that her mom is having. And then Lucy Hale, who plays Aria Montgomery, is dealing with her parents' separation and also maybe liking her teacher. So we're all
Just a little bit.
have these secrets that we're trying to keep hidden, but A is making it very difficult for us. So that's a little bit about what it's about.
In a nutshell, drama, drama, drama.
In a nutshell. Yes.
So I know a lot of people say their homecomings had drama, but you had a hot mess of a homecoming on the show.
I had a hot mess at homecoming. I was feeling bad for Emily. Like, this poor girl just wanted to go out and dance a little bit, and oh
Didn't
my goodness,
happen.
I know. Yeah.
So tell us about. I mean, you have one of I think the best storylines on the show. Your character, like you said, is dealing with this. You know, she's coming to terms a little bit with her sexuality, and it seems at this point in the show, she's kind of on getting on good terms with her sexuality.
I think she's getting more comfortable with it
Mm-hmm.
as time goes by, and she's starting to realize a lot more things that like her happiness is extremely important, and people that love her should continue to love her, and I think she's getting support too from Hannah,
Mm-hmm.
as we saw, and so it's nice and it's good, and I'm happy that Emily is feeling more comfortable. But yes, hopefully that continues. And I mean, for her, again, I don't think it's so much of a secret because she doesn't want anyone knowing her sexuality. I think it's just because she's dealing with, you know, what it is exactly. So she doesn't want to be, known as one thing or the other. And she just wants to kind of live freely and not have to identify herself with a label. So I think that's more so what's going on. But yes, she is becoming more comfortable with everything.
And she's also she's kind of working on the relationship with her mom on the show as well.
Exactly. And I mean, to come from, extremely conservative parents, that
Mm-hmm.
must also make it very difficult for her. I wouldn't know because I have, like, the opposite. My parents are extremely liberal, but, I mean, putting myself in her position and having to deal with, a mom who wants everything to be perfect and who thinks her daughter's perfect, it makes it extremely difficult. So and makes it really difficult for her not to be able to tell anybody, especially her mom, who you would want to be able to tell.
And one of the things I like about the characters on the show is they're normal girls. They're not like whereas in like Gossip Girls they're all like socialites, you know. And but with this show they're all just like normal girls that could be in anyone's high school.
Exactly. I mean, and everything from our wardrobe and the clothes we wear. Trust me, when I'm watching Gossip Girl, I would love to be flying around in jets and have $10,000
Oh
bags and
yeah.
stuff. But the reality of it is that most teen girls and girls in general aren't living like that. So,
Yeah.
but I like the fact that it is more homegrown feel and people can relate to it and they can see clothes that we wear and they can go out and buy it themselves,
Yeah.
for it to feel more realistic, I guess, for the vast majority. So, yeah, I do like that aspect of it. Although it is nice to watch Gossip Girl, I do love that show and to see how they live their lives.
I
It's
think
very
you do.
entertaining.
I think you do a good job with how you girls dress on the show. You do a very good job with not having $1 million budgets like your characters aren't millionaires. I think you do a great job.
Awesome, thank you. That's good to hear.
Yes, and you guys are all individual girls, is it hard to, because you guys seem like you have a great camaraderie on the show. You all seem like you get along really great. Is that how it is?
Yeah, no, we totally do. I mean, we're so different. We couldn't be more different from each other. And so, like, and we have different groups of friends, and we have different things that we like, and we have different styles and different music tastes. So when you put us all together, it's just like we're taking from each other. And I'm like, oh, really? This is a new band you're listening to? Cool. You know, with Troy Ann, I'm like, oh my God, I love your set style. Like, where do you shop? And I incorporate it to myself. So it's like we've been friends forever. That's kind of how it feels. I feel very comfortable with these girls, and, you know, I could tell my secrets to them. And it's just good because, I mean, not only physically, but just personality-wise and everything, we're so different. So when you put us all together, it's a really cool combination. And, yeah, we really mesh well together.
And that's awesome. I think that you can definitely see it when you're watching the show, that there is, that camaraderie that really does exist. You're not just faking it for the sake of the show.